Welcome to the warehouse, everybody. We finally got everything all set and squared away, and the ZAO Oracle is built. An amazing model kit in its presence, its price, and everything. Articulation is right up at the level of what I really enjoy personally. The accessories for this, the panel lining, amazing. Very surprised by the amount of packaging, what you get packaged inside of all of.
Okay. So one of the benefits of it being a model kit is that you can just take the parts off if you want to show them off. And in this case, instead of managing the entire unit, we will just take the leg off and show you its articulation. Or one part that I like is that you have two moving parts. At the thigh and the knee, it will maneuver, which I think is really nice, and you have to have this part moved if you want to add the front shin on the armor. So once that's placed, then you can close it and you're good. Front shin protector can move up. There is a bit of a hinge on both parts here on the vents that allow it to open up, that you can see rotate in, or hinge in, hinge out. But I find it's easier if you take this part off and then reattach it to it if you want to start showing it off. In the inner portion of the leg, it is thin and it does not obscure walking, so it's plated, it doesn't do anything. The rear, where the calf is, does have some hinge, with this part opening up, allowing you to pivot the booster in the calf area, so you can leave it more extended. The outer side of the leg of the calf does have, again, a hinge on two parts, which, let me take it off. Well, actually, no. If you can see, it's on a circular peg which goes into the calf, and it can hinge slightly. And the other, here we go, the other upper portion can either go flush or open up for the booster. And it does have, you know, quote unquote rotation, but not full, where you're going to be able to take advantage of the range that it has. But again, it looks really nice when you can just boost out to the side. So when it's fully decked out, oh, and the heel has this nice little portion which looks like it can latch itself down for more security. I like how, again, you still have some forward pivot on the foot. It can still rotate 360 at the ankle, and second portion down here, it's just tight. So if you do need to adjust it, I would recommend doing it as such. So this way you can put it where you need it to be and reattach. There is some pivot on the ball joint for the protector, and it's also on a hinge, so you can still kind of move it forward and back slightly. Toe can still hinge forward and back, which I still like. Can give you kind of like a pointed toe kind of effect. And so all of that adds to a fantastic range of movement for the leg. There is no a swinging joint that I usually see in the hips, and in my opinion that's nice because I don't have to worry about the majority of these things having to be forced and moved. But I will say, if this is not pushed in all the way to its connecting point, it will not stay nice and snug. The more it moves away, the looser it gets. So not bad for its legs. And I really, again, love just the full range that you're being able to get with so much of this metal frame, with the head also on a bit of a ball joint, but I can't really get it too much. I think I may have pushed it in too much. Very nice. For the guns, I will say that all you have to do is just hinge out. A little bit of a slit is on the inside, and you would find the appropriate gun holding hand. It is a bit of a snug fit, so you have to kind of get it in the right way, but once it's there and you have the thumb positioned correctly, it'll fit and feel more like a rifle kind of using hand, which we will attach.
Alright, taking apart the actual unit itself, got the backpack, rear thrusters, the beam emitters, left and right, beam saber effect for both left and right, and then a giant beam saber that cannot fire on its own, but does have a very cool little cocking effect kind of thing. And the clip can come out. I only had 3 clips, or sorry, I only had 3 rounds inside. And again, just by itself, I love this thing. It is great. Now there is a bit of some articulation in the sense for the transformation. Once you start lifting up some other parts, you can get a bit of some nice forward bend, but by itself it's not much. Okay. And then, because there is no way to genuinely hold this thing, I can see how that is a problem. Dude, this is massive. Now again, if only I could find a way to make you not fall down when I put on. No way to lock the legs in, so those are going to be wibbly wobbly. It looks impressive. Oh my god, dude. Like, once you finally get it going, like, just flare out some of these pieces, and you have got some intense looking parts that maybe you might even be able to bend the legs a little bit more and show off some more of the boosts. Like, that's massive. It's gorgeous, even from like the back, to be able to see. But I don't have anything, I think, that can display this in this mode. Because the closest thing that I think I have is over here. I mean, oh god. Not gonna work. Not gonna work at all. Okay. And I don't even want to grab it from the jets because I know that's not gonna work. I'm just scared to keep it like this, dude. Taking a look at the actual ZAO Oracle in its mobile armor form is a little tough, considering that there isn't any actual stand that is available with it. So, by standing it up, because there isn't really any actual mode that you're changing for the actual unit itself on the legs, it's just kind of adding in some of the parts that you're seeing here. Now, gorgeous nonetheless in all its beauty to showcase, and massive as well with the added sniper rifle, which is available and only connectable when it's in its mobile armor form. But one thing again that I really love, that I think stands out, is in the waist portion right there. The front portions have the missile launcher. The beam emitters themselves are articulated with the wings. Everything on this unit is gorgeous, and I love it. Taking a look at it with some blue light. Definitely you'll get a little bit of some of that neon with the green. Not that there's much on it, but wow. Again, gorgeous looking unit. ZAO Oracle. You have a butterfly effect that can be very prominent once you pull them out fully. You can go forward and back for the butterfly effect, which, fantastic. And once connected, of course, you have a full 360 on the shoulder. Bicep can still fully 360 with a double bend at the elbow. You've got up and downward movement, so you have to be slightly careful. There's no swing forward or backwards on the armor pieces. What's again great is they can go out quite nicely. So it can practically, man, like give you a fantastic hug. With a ball joint on the wrist! With a ball joint on the wrist. Easily replaced. That's quite the hug. I mean, you can't really do much else because how pointy the chest is, which is a shame, but that is still a big come at me, bro. Or the fact that it can actually dab. Oh yeah, that was the other. I wanted to see if it can do the JoJo. And then same thing for you. You need to come out more. Maintain the flow of the arms. That's cool. Too bad you don't really pose. We got JoJo, baby. Oh, dude, that could not be done with this, I think, unless you remove the Can we go more? Technically, we possibly. I don't think we're gonna have a problem, dude. I am having so much fun right now. That is the coolest thing about what this is. Like, you want to tell me if this was worth $69.99? Nice. Yes. 100% yes.
Give me JoJo Robot. Go, dude. Oh, I can still possibly even get the legs more out there. Dude. Yes. Wholeheartedly, this is high up on the list. Minus a part that I have lost because I don't know where I clipped it and it shot off somewhere. The panel lining is amazing. Articulation is gorgeous. The posability and the possibilities are phenomenal. Still sticking with the P word. Dude, this is an amazing kit. You will want to get it. I next need to show what the size comparison is. That's amazing. I love how it's articulated and it can hold the pose. Oh, a lot of that is going to be done here down by the ankles that are doing so much of the work because they themselves are super articulated as well. So, yes, should you get this kit? Uh-huh. Do you like robots? Yes. Do you like articulation? Yes. Do you like accessories and versatility? Yes. Then you have got a great looking model kit right here for you. With a little bit of some extra work that I still need to do using the included panel line, or the included stickers. Oh, dude, this is going to make that one look even way more poppin'. Oh, gorgeous.
There are 4 pairs of hands included after it's been built, a long sniper rifle, a detachable clip, 4 bullets, as well as the rear thruster unit, the rear backpack, 2 rifles, and 2 beam emitters. This is what was included in my kit that was sent to me early, I'd say about April. Looking at the website now, it seems that there has been some communication between the reviewers, the purchasers, and the company, and the next batch is going to be including hands that allows the actual model kit to hold the sniper rifle, as well as having a stand for its mobile armor setup, which, makes me a little jealous for you future purchasers, but that's exciting that you'll now be able to get a fully more complete unit from the website. And I'll be honest, even though I'm not going to have all that extra stuff, hopefully I might be able to get it, I'll ask. But this is still great by itself, so I'm going to keep it more in its mobile suit unit over its armor. But again, versatility, articulation, love it. Now I still want to go into the articulation of the legs, because I don't think I did a good job of it yet. So let's take another peek at that.
Welcome to the warehouse, everybody. I'm your host, Wilgus. What we'll be looking at today is going to be given to me from Gundamit.com.
Be sure to support the channel at Gundamit.com, the Show Z store, by typing Wilgus, W-I-L-G-U-S at the top. There are a ton of pre-orders, sale, and upcoming items available over at the website.
Let's take a look at the box. Super strong defense. Combat mode. The front and the rear. Skit armored open tracking missile. The beam gun on the backpack can be held by hand. The mask face can be replaced in flight mode. Complete ally skeleton plus palm. MA morphology. The ZAO Workshop. Saint Armor. Oracle model kit. Massive. I mean, actually it's pretty decently box size. I'd say it looks very similar to a Master Grade, if anything. I've never heard of them before, and this was sent to me as a request to build, so I am very excited to check out this 1/100 scale mobile armor that can transform and showcase it to the rest of you all here at the warehouse. So let's take a look at what's inside the box and what you'll get when you pick up the Oracle. ZAO Workshop model kit. Upon opening it, you're going to have a lot of different types of runners inside, along with some instructions and water decals. Very nice looking instruction booklet. I like the feel. The paper's nice. Ooh, it smells good too. We'll also take a look at its weight. 4 pounds, 3.2 ounces. Oh wait, what? I don't have to cut these? I don't have to cut these. Interesting, cool. Ooh, those are the hands. Those look nice. There are a lot of runners on this box. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Plus the water decals, you've got 24 different runners inside this box and the included metal frame, which was an added surprise, to be honest with you. I didn't know it came with it. Looking at the size of it as well, it's got some height to the Kane Toys Transformer that I'll be reviewing on the channel. The articulation is still really well. I had to correct myself from my initial look at it. I thought it only had a single bend at the leg, but it turns out there is a added portion on that leg port. There is an additional point of movement on the leg. And there's also some other precarious positioning of some plastic. But again, meant more for the actual transformation. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a really nice looking model kit that... Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one to look at. So, thank you, Show Z. Thank you, Goddammit. We're going to get into building this and showing you all how this process looks together and the final piece. Come on, crew. Let's get to building.
Really cool how I like that it explains the different types of pieces that you're going to experience inside the actual model kit itself. And what's cool is this one, the optional part, which you see right away when you get over to the headpiece. You can choose either L13 or L12 to attach, I guess, on that front. But I'm not sure which one I'm going to go with. Probably 13 because it looks more bodacious. As I was mentioning, there is a lot of undergating, which can be a little, I won't complain about it, but it just means you have to put a little extra work, but in the long run, it's going to look a lot more cleaner. You're not going to see any of the parts that you're clipping it off of the runner, and it should look a lot more smooth and seamless. So this is a more up-close example of undergating. It's these parts that are just under the item, so when you connect it, you won't see the part that's cut. And that should do it. So I goofed and didn't put this into the tip, and it now has the barrel all wibbly wobbly. I need to see if I can somehow oh man. Oops. Now it's supposed to stay. Cool. That's how it's supposed to be done. The only thing I'm missing is the fourth loop. Circuit going. This is and then So we need to do that times 2. Two white pieces. Then yeah, it's not that hard, it's just like this a little bit too fat. One and then the further